Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Eala returns to action as Canadian Open begins. Filipina tennis ace Eala is returning to the court weeks after her Wimbledon main draw debut earlier this month. Eala will compete in the Canadian Open, also known as the National Bank Open, where she will face Czech Republic's Markéta Vondrousová on Sunday past midnight, Philippine time, to open her campaign. The 26-year-old Vondrousová, ranked 65th by the Women's Tennis Association, won the Wimbledon in 2023 and was the world number 6 back in September 2023. Eala, meanwhile, slipped to number 69 in the recent rankings. Whoever wins the match will face Marta Kostyuk of Ukraine in the second round. Eala fell to Kostyuk in their previous face-off in the Italian Open, as the sun rose over Montreal. The city buzzed with anticipation. The Canadian Open, a prestigious WTA 1000 event and a key pit stop on the road to the U.S. Open, was about to begin. Among the elite names gracing the draw, one young Filipina stood poised to make a statement, Eala. It had been a few weeks since Eala last competed on tour. Her absence, though brief, was marked by a dedicated period of training, recalibration, and mental preparation. And now, as the gates of the tournament opened, Eala returned, not as a mere wild card or a junior prodigy, but as a WTA regular with a growing reputation and dreams bigger than ever. The calm before the storm. Eala stepped onto the practice courts 2 days before the tournament. The Canadian summer was mild but energizing. The hard courts gleamed under a gentle sun, welcoming her return. The rhythmic thud of her shots against the backboard, the sharp exhale after every swing, all hinted at a player not just returning, but evolving. Her coach, monitoring from the sideline, exchanged a knowing nod with her team. There was a quiet fire in Alex's eyes, a mixture of hunger, maturity, and purpose. This was no longer the wide-eyed junior champion who had stunned the world at the U.S. Open Juniors. This was a 19-year-old with grit in her soul and points to defend. A new kind of pressure. The Canadian Open presented both opportunity and pressure. With her ranking now hovering near her career high of 65, Eala was entering tournaments with expectations, not just from fans back home in the Philippines, but from herself. It's different now, she had admitted in a pre-tournament interview. Before, I was chasing experience. Now I'm chasing wins. Every match matters. Every tournament is a chance to prove that I belong here. She wasn't exaggerating. With every match, Eala was staking her claim in the ever-competitive world of women's tennis. While giants like Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, and Coco Gauff dominated headlines, Eala was forging a quieter, but no less compelling narrative. The story of a Southeast Asian trailblazer climbing her way through the ranks. Draw drama and first-round challenge. The tournament draw was revealed with all the drama of a major film premiere. For Eala, the path was far from easy. Her first-round opponent? A seasoned top 40 Czech player known for her laser-like ground strokes and relentless baseline pressure. But Eala didn't flinch. She's tough, she said of her opponent. But I've trained for this. I didn't come here just to participate. I came to compete. The opening match was scheduled on Court 5, modest, but packed with fans waving Philippine flags and sporting blue and red shirts emblazoned with Eala Rising. The energy was palpable, the cheers unmistakable. "Let's go, Alex," echoed throughout the grounds. The match, rust, resilience, redemption. The first few games were shaky. Eala double-faulted twice in her opening service game and quickly fell behind 0-3. There were moments of visible frustration, a dropped racket, a stern glance toward her box. But then something shifted. From 0-3 down, Eala began crafting a comeback, 1 point at a time. Her movement became more fluid, her timing more precise. The cross-court forehand, a signature shot of hers, found its rhythm, and her backhand down the line started causing damage. She clawed back to 3-3, then 5-5. Then, with the crowd on its feet, Eala broke serve and served out the first set, 7-5. The second set was a war of attrition. Extended rallies, brutal angles, and emotional ebbs and flows turned the match into a mini-epic. But with ice in her veins and fire in her heart, Eala edged out her opponent 6-4 to seal the win in straight sets. The crowd erupted. Eala dropped to her knees in relief and joy. It wasn't just a win. It was a statement. Post-match reflections. In her post-match interview, Eala was glowing. "I had to shake off the nerves at first," she admitted. "But I reminded myself of the work I've put in. I deserve to be here. And that gave me confidence." When asked about the passionate Filipino crowd, she beamed. "They make all the difference. Whether I'm in Europe, the US, or here in Canada, the support is always there. It makes me proud to represent the Philippines on this stage." Behind the scenes, growth beyond the court. What many fans don't see is the transformation happening behind the scenes. Eala, now fluent in navigating the demands of the Pro Tour, has embraced a disciplined routine. Nutrition, recovery, mental coaching, and strategic match review have become central to her daily life. Her team has also evolved. A new sports psychologist joined her camp earlier this year, helping her fine-tune her mindset for high-pressure moments. "She's always had the talent," her coach said. "Now she's learning how to channel it, how to win ugly, how to stay composed." That's the difference between juniors and pros. Looking ahead, bigger goals on the horizon. With her first win under her belt, Eala's gaze shifted to the second round, a matchup against a seeded player and former Grand Slam quarterfinalist. The task was taller, but so was her ambition. She was asked if she's thinking about the US Open. "Of course," she said. "It's a major goal. But one match at a time. Right now, it's about doing my best here in Montreal. The results will come if the focus stays sharp." It's this grounded approach that's winning over fans and analysts alike. While flashy headlines are often reserved for the usual suspects, insiders are beginning to take notice of Eala's climb. "She reminds me of a young Simona Halep," one commentator noted. "Not just because of her technique, but because of her heart."